Hi everyone and all you maniacs out there, welcome back to En-Mao Plays FIFA 15, episode number 38, Hartlepool versus Cambridge. Well, the last match we didn't do too good. We went 1-0 ahead against Luton Town. They come back and scored 2 and it finally finished 2-2. We have dropped out of the top 8 places for the playoffs. So a win here we need to get so that we can go back up there. If we win, we should go up to 4th position in the league if nobody above us wins. So, fingers crossed, that's what's going to happen. So anyway, today we've got Hartlepool who are playing in blue and white, and we've got Cambridge who are playing in the yellow and black. Set it to 6 minutes. Professional.
Hello again, everybody.
Right, and off we go to the town park. We're playing at home today as well, which is cool.
We've managed to get through the puddles to the commentary position.
And, well, let's see if we can get the win here against Cambridge.
As a striker, I think you always look forward to it. Defensively, you don't, because it's easy to make a mistake. And I think the advantage is with the team attacking. Let's hope for plenty of chances out here.
Match for you.
Well, the thing is, in the past couple of matches, if you haven't seen them, go and watch them. We've had plenty of attacking chances. We just haven't finished the ball. We haven't buried it. That guy there is probably one of the worst finishers on the actual game so far. He's got all the skill to take it around the people, but he just can't finish his dinner. That Woods, that is. En-Mao, he scored a few goals, but he hasn't scored as many as we'd have hoped in his debut for this club for his first year.
Money coming into the game, and that young players get too much too soon, and as I say, it can take away a little bit of the edge from them. I'd like to see
for
it
some reason they're not showing you the actual lineup how we normally do it. They're doing it across the bottom. So I'll be referring to the other team as Cambridge United players, and I'll try and do the commentary for Hartlepool because I don't know the Cambridge United players. Anyway, off we go, and it's Hartlepool kicking from left to right this time. So we've got Miller to Duckworth. Duckworth gets the ball, and now he knocks it forward to En-Mao. Oh wow, he's going on a run straight away. This is a good start to the game. He tries to turn it inside, but the defenders in the midfield is getting away and stop him and block him straight out. The ball gets hoofed up the pitch, and the defence picks it up for Hartlepool.
It's Miller.
Now they're just knocking it through to each other until it gets taken off them by the midfielder again. And now Cambridge United are on the attack. But a lovely interception by Master Bates there. Master Bates knocks it out.
That's a very crisp challenge.
And he's still going for it. He takes it off him and rubs it out to the outside on the wing.
It's Miller.
Right, he's cut it back inside now, and the defender's got the ball. Cambridge United on the attack, going up the wing, and the ball gets put out for a throw-in by Golden Holden.
I wonder whether it'll be similar today after a goalless draw.
So the ball gets thrown in,
looking at the talent,
and here they go. It's Cambridge with a ball running in the middle of the pitch. Everyone trying to shut them down. The closing down isn't as good as what they played against Luton Town in the last game of the season. That was absolutely brilliant closing down, closure play of Luton Town, what Hartlepool did. But this game they seem to be giving Cambridge the advantage of being able to move the ball around and move it around pretty well. So we've got a free kick now out here. I didn't see what went on there. I don't think it looked like a free kick, but referees give it. He's just measuring where the wall is. Tell them to move back a few steps. And now it's Cambridge with the free kick. I wonder if they're going to do a floating crossover into the middle of the box. I think that's what they'll probably do from here. Yep, a lovely floating cross up to the penalty area, trying to get it away, and En-Mao manages to smash it out of play. God knows what Bates and Collins were doing there. They just seem to be knocking it between themselves when they should have just hoofed it out of play. Anyway, the ball gets thrown back in by Cambridge, and Cambridge players taking it inside. He's in the penalty area. He comes up against 3 and loses the ball. But a beautiful little bit of skill there. He took it round the first 2 Hartlepool players as if they weren't there. En-Mao goes on a run up the wing and eventually loses out to the Cambridge midfielder, who puts it out of play for a throw-in. En-Mao throws it back in.
It's gone out.
And it goes out again for another throw-in. En-Mao throws it up to Miller. Miller cuts inside. Zawada making the run. Miller again has a shot at goal, and it just goes over the top of the bar. It was starting to dip, and we know that Miller can score from this distance. As you can see, he was pretty much on the money there, just over a little bit. But Cambridge got the goal kick, so Cambridge to kick off. And he hoofs it up the pitch, up to the centre circle, and the midfielders pick it up. And now they're turned and they're on the run. It goes out wide. Oxford United are beating Plymouth. That's a good score for us, to be fair. We need to get the win now so that we can move up and catch up on Plymouth, to be honest with you. I think Oxford United are just above us in the table, so yeah, if we can keep up with them, we need to get the win. Anyway, Cambridge knock it back, and now they've knocked it through. That's a lovely ball through. He turns inside, cuts inside again, and now they're in the penalty area. Hartlepool have to be very careful not to foul them in the penalty area and give away a silly penalty like that, like they nearly did then. But the ball gets cleared, and now it's out into the Cambridge half, and Zawada trying to get the ball back. Woods now comes in as well with the tackles, but completely misses. The ball's getting knocked forward by the Cambridge players. No problem at all. They seem to have had more possession than Hartlepool have today at the moment so far in this match. There's only 23 minutes been played. So En-Mao with the ball throws it in to Miller. Miller cuts it inside to Woods, who passes it to Harewood. Harewood loses the ball to the defender again. And now once again the defender, he just shows some pure skill there, turning it left and right around the players. The Hartlepool players just stand there looking as if to say, what are we supposed to do against play like this? Anyway, the ball, they get the ball back, but unfortunately the referee gives a free kick against them. So it's Cambridge with the free kick. A long floated pass into the box there. But the header goes wide and it goes out for a goal kick.
Alan, your view on the attempt at goal?
Well, oh sorry, I thought it was a goal kick. It may have gone out for a corner.
Very nearly paid off.
Yeah, the referee's given a corner. It looked like it come off the Cambridge player with the header, but no, referee's given a corner. So Cambridge with a corner, cross it over, goes out to the middle of the penalty area and gets hoofed clear by Woods up to Harewood, who then smashes it forward for Zawada to pick up the loose dead ball. Zawada gets it, he cuts inside, sliding tackle there by the Cambridge player, makes sure that the ball gets intercepted by the next person, and Cambridge are on the attack. They lose out to Holden, who passes it forward to En-Mao. En-Mao now with the ball, what's he going to do? This guy's got some magic feet on him. What a flick over his head. A bit of the skills there by Holden. And the ball goes out for a throw-in. That was beautiful by Holden. I don't know if he meant to do that or whether it was just one of them tricks that occasionally comes off. And when they do it, it looks perfect.
Marlon Harewood.
Marlon passes to Miller. Miller knocks it through to the middle, tries to get a through ball through, but unfortunately it gets cleared by the defenders of Cambridge. Now En-Mao with the ball again. Hartlepool putting on the pressure on the attack. En-Mao still with the ball. He's just rolling it around the player. He's making the player look a bit silly. And he manages to get the free kick out of it. The referee tells the Cambridge player to calm down with the tackles like that. There's no need for tackles like that. They shouldn't be on the football field. En-Mao stands up and gets a free kick. This is in the range of Miller, to be fair. But it looks like Woods is going to have a dig at goal for a change. Woods is lining it up. He doesn't normally take free kicks. I suppose he's going to try and break his duck. Line up the goal. And he has a dig at goal, and it just goes over. What a strike. Only just over the top of the goal. It was dipping. If it had dipped a little bit more, it would have gone in. But that was a beautiful strike.
The ball just floating over the bar.
It floated, but there was also the right amount of power in it to get it past the keeper. Not a bad strike from Woods for his first attempt on a free kick.
Goal news now.
Anyway, the ball gets played up from the goal kick, and now Cambridge are running it up. Oh, and that's a good score that we can see there. Is Wickham beating Luton Town. Luton Town above us in the table. So them losing will help us out big time, especially if we can get the win here against Cambridge. So Harewood with the ball.
Over the last 5 league games for the home
Bringing
team.
forward,
4
knocks it
points.
inside. Miller
They've done
jumps the
better.
ball
They
because
could
it
have done a
goes
lot
to
better.
Zawada.
I think
Zawada
the
with a
players
lovely through ball,
particularly the
but
strikers
just
that they've
manages
got
to
who
get it
are really
intercepted
their
by the
sharpest.
defender, who knocks it forward into the centre of the park. But they're trying to get it back. There's a tussle for the ball between Miller and the midfielder there, and the midfielder comes off better off and gets away with the ball. Don't know what the Hartlepool players are doing there. They took each other out there.
And the tackler has
And now
been
the
very
ball is out
successful
on the
there. He's
wing,
got
and it's
possession.
just got out for a throw-in. Ball gets thrown into the middle. And now Zawada with the ball to Harewood. Harewood, he's on his own against 3 players.
There's some potential in this.
Oh,
move.
a lovely turn there. He's cut it inside. Will he score like he did in the last match? No, the goalie comes and takes it down. And En-Mao comes with a follow-up shot, but puts it wide. What a strike, but it just goes wide there. Marlon Harewood unlucky with the goalie making his presence massive, and the goalie does a brilliant save there. The ball goes back out to En-Mao, who puts it wide. Unfortunately, could have got off the goal scoring sheet there, but he didn't. Anyway, the ball goes into the middle, and now it's Harewood with the ball again. Knocks it back into Woods. Woods has a shot, but God knows who he's trying to impress there. I think he's trying to give the ball to the people right at the top of the stand. Here's a quick replay of the shot by Harewood there, where the goalie come out. He made himself so big there, the goalie did, and stopped Harewood from putting it past him. I've seen Marlon score goals though where that's happened. In the last game, in fact, he scored a goal pretty much the same as that. But anyway, the referee is blown for half-time, and it's 0-0 here at the Town Park.
Time and time again.
I think that's dead right, Martin. You've got to have faith in your strikers that if more and more chances do come their way, they will take them this time.
Well, we've had the chances, we just haven't put the ball away, and that seems to be the problem. I mean, we are missing Luke James at the moment, who is still injured at the moment. So hopefully in the next couple of games he'll be back. We've got a transfer window coming up as well, so hopefully we'll be able to get some more players in the transfer window. We've currently got a few who joined us on a free transfer, like Zawada and Reece Brown, and there's another guy as well. I can't remember what his name was though, but we've got a few people who've joined us. And there we go, Oxford United beating Plymouth Town, Plymouth Argyle, sorry, not Plymouth Town, beating Plymouth Argyle 2-0. That's a bit of a turn up for the books, really, and we really need to get a win here ourselves then to be able to catch up. And now, who's that? Who's just got a red card? Michael Nelson has got a red card. Cambridge have gone down to 10 men. The foul that come in, it tackled from behind, and then there was a bit of argy-bargy afterwards. The referee looked, he was only going to give a yellow card, it looked like at first. But I think when Nelson went and actually had a go at Woods, like trying to start a fight with him, I think the referee had no other option than to send him off.
Of getting his team in front.
So now Cambridge are making a substitution because that has now affected all of their plans for the attacking. So let's hope that Hartlepool could do something against now a 10-man Cambridge. En-Mao's got the ball for the free kick. And what's he going to do? He's lining it up, it looks like, to cross it over into the centre. He does, he puts a lovely floated ball over it, gets taken and headed out by the defender. Only as far as Nerney, who puts the ball back into the middle. Holden now with a shot. Holden, who scored in the last game, managed to pull the game level when we were 2-1 down. He played absolutely brilliant, Holden did last game, and then at the end of it he come and scored a beautiful header from the outside of the area, and that, as you can see from the replay, was a handball inside the area. That should have been a penalty to Cambridge, to Hartlepool. I didn't realise that, but anyway, we're just going to make a substitution. Off comes Miller, and on comes Brown. So En-Mao to take the corner. It should have been a penalty, but the referee's waved play on. Anyway, the ball gets floated over and gets headed away by the defender. No troubles at all there from the Cambridge defence. And the ball goes out for a throw-in. So Duckworth throws a ball in. Woods got the ball now. Woods cuts inside, knocks it to Zawada. Zawada turns, he's got 4 defenders against him and he loses out to them and it goes out for a throw-in.
Now we're going to have an alteration.
And now we're going to have another substitution from Cambridge here, taking off bringing on Roy Donaldson. We want to see if he can make the difference to the game. And off goes Diallo. Okay, so Hartlepool take the throw in. And he gets the ball to Zawada, who knocks it back. Only as far as the defender, and now they seem to be able to clear it again. No, he knocks it. He was going to put it out, but he didn't. He put it back to his other defender, and now Cambridge are on the attack. They're pressing forward. There's 2 people forward.
Tackle goes in.
The tackle goes in, and they manage to get it back. Switch play to the other wing, and now they're running up the wing, but Compton comes in with a crunching tackle, takes the ball, but loses out to the defender. And now Woods goes in, no messing, knocks the ball through to Zawada, who feels that he was obstructed there as he turned to run. The referee just waves play on, and Woods once again takes the ball, but with shots like that, what is he going to do? He needs to take his time. And with that shot, the gaffer's had enough, and he's taken off Woods, and they're going to bring on Lewis Hawkins. I think Woods will get a roasting for wasting opportunities this match. He's wasted several, and it's not the best of his game so far, I wouldn't say. Anyway, let's see what Hawkins can do. The ball's hoofed up the pitch by the keeper for the goal kick. And now they're just passing it around between himself and Cambridge United. He knocks it inside to the other defender. You've got Bates chasing down the ball. He managed to get the ball but lost it again straight away. But Hawkins, no messing, comes in. First touch of the ball, takes it off the player and knocks it to Zawada, who then loses it instead.
They're not quite a good enough side to be able
ball
to do
knocks
this
it to En-Mao. En-Mao to Harewood. Harewood now building up a good opportunity here. Zawada with the ball, takes it past 1, takes it past 2, turns. He needs to get rid of the ball. Knocks it through to En-Mao on the edge of the penalty area. He goes down. The referee waves play on. En-Mao's furious. He couldn't get the ball. He tried to turn and he got brought down. There's a Cambridge player on the floor who said that he got injured from the actual tackle from En-Mao falling on him. But if he hadn't have done the foul in the first place, he wouldn't have got injured, so it's his own fault. Anyway, the referee restarts with a drop ball. And now Zawada with a ball has a shot at goal. It goes wide with a deflection off the Cambridge defender. No, it didn't. It was a wide shot. I thought it had a deflection. Never mind. It's gone out for a goal kick instead. Zawada with his first shot of the game at goal. As we said in the previous match, he needs to start scoring goals. Otherwise, he's going to be a bit of a waste of money. Considering he come on a free transfer, that's a lot of money wasted.
It's Miller.
Anyway, here we go. We've got Brown on the ball. Brown knocks it to Harewood. Harewood one-on-one with the keeper. And he's put it away. It's a goal. Marlon Harewood scores. 3rd goal in the 3rd game. This guy has suddenly turned it around. He was a donkey for the first half of the season. And now he seems to be bagging each game. He's now the Luke James of the Hartlepool attack. What a goal. What a strike. What a player. Marlon Harewood saving Hartlepool blushes against a 10-man Cambridge. Now, let's see if they can hold on to this lead. They've only got 15 minutes left to play. And it's Hartlepool 1, Cambridge 0.
We've opened the scoring here 1-0. Donaldson.
Okay, so they get the ball again. Zawada gets the ball and then gets clotheslined. And now it's Marlon Harewood, the goal scorer a second ago, has a shot, but it gets deflected off the backside of the Cambridge defender, and it's gone out now for a corner. En-Mao to take the corner. He's going to do a floating one over into the middle, which he does. It goes into the penalty area, and the header and goal just goes over the bar. Compton with the header there. Beautiful strike at goal. Lovely header. It just needed to keep it down a little bit. Someone not happy there that the ball wasn't played to him. They should have felt that he was in space to be able to score there. Anyway, the goalie kicks the ball up the pitch. And now Cambridge are on the attack. Hartlepool have to be careful, because this is now where they normally concede a goal after scoring, which wouldn't be the best thing. Tranmere winning at York City as well. Not good for us, because Tranmere are above us in the league table. And there's a free kick now on the edge of the area. Holden, the man who caused the free kick. And now they're building up a wall. This is within striking range of this player. Let's hope that the goal is on form and that the wall can block it. He sets it up. He's looking at the keeper. Which way is he going to go? Everybody's ready for the free kick. Brought in another player who knocks it forward. And what a waste of a free kick. We thought he was going to have a striker goal and completely wasted it. That wasn't something that they took from the training ground there. I would imagine that the gaffer's going mad on the line, but Compton on a run down the centre loses out to the defender. He was on his own. But let's just say about the waste of that free kick, if you're that far out for a free kick, you should have a dig at goal. You don't knock it left or right. You should smash it straight at the keeper. Anyway, En-Mao going off now for being taken off. The crowd all appreciative of his efforts today. And we're going to bring on Franks. Franks, known for his runs, plays really well when he comes on normally. We just don't want to get the 1-0 win, I think. This gaffer's going for more goals. Anyway, the ball gets blocked by the defender. He gets knocked across to Harewood. Harewood takes it inside, takes it round again. He's on the one with the keeper. He gets pushed over in the penalty area. The referee just waves play on again. This referee doesn't seem like he can see past the end of his nose. Absolutely shocking refereeing decision there. That should have been a penalty. That's 2 penalties that have not been given to Hartlepool, and it seems like a bit of a conspiracy. That's a lovely looping ball over the top, and it's kept in by Duckworth, but it goes out for a throw-in. Eventually, it could have gone out for a goal kick. But yeah, that's 2. As I was saying, that's 2 penalties that Hartlepool should have had, and they weren't given by this referee. I think this referee refereed a game earlier on in the season as well, and the same thing happened there as well, where he didn't give penalties to Hartlepool. It seems he's very anti-Hartlepool, and I bet if he had wanted to, he wouldn't have given the goal. Anyway, Cambridge on the attack. 90 minutes played, last minute to go. Cambridge with a diving header, and he just puts it wide. What a beautiful bit of build-up play. They haven't really done anything all game or seen much of the goal of Hartlepool, but a beautiful diving header there right on the end of the game. And if he'd have scored then, he would have been the saviour for Cambridge United. But the goalie kicks the ball back into play, and the Cambridge are on the attack again. They know that the time is ticking down. They know they've got to score in the last couple of minutes. But there we go. The referee blows his whistle. And we know that Hartlepool are going to be going up the table today because some of the teams above them have lost as well. We know that Plymouth were losing, in which case we can catch up some points to them. Tranmere, I think, were winning as well, but they're above us, and Luton Town were losing. So hopefully we may have jumped up a few spaces in the table. We'll see anyway in a little while. But before all that, let's go and have a look at the highlights of this match. Here we go. There's the first shot by Miller where it just went over the bar. We know that he can score goals from there because he has done so in the past. That was a good way to open the striking, to be honest with you. Dirty foul there by the Cambridge player who managed to get away with it. That was the one where he come in from behind. The referee already warned him and said, look, no more of that. Here's Woods' attempt at goal. It just went over the top. That was probably one of his better attempts at goal. I mean, he did have several attempts that endangered people in the crowd more than what they endangered the goalkeeper. Anyway, there's En-Mao's shot where it come back off the keeper from Marlon Harewood, who missed his shot. The keeper made himself massive. And here's the tackle by Nelson from behind. This is where he gets sent off. And this was an actual game changer. When Cambridge went down to 10 men, they just couldn't seem to get on with the pressing forward of Hartlepool United. And there's a ball where they had a shot at goal. It just fizzed past the post by Zawada. He needs to score a goal or two to bed in, really. And here we go. That was a lovely through ball to Marlon Harewood, who then just smashed it past the keeper. No messing. That was going in the goal. Third goal in his third game for the club. In consecutive games for the club, sorry. And then we got the other shots where they're just going over the bar. That was the header by Compton where it just flew over the bar. If he'd have kept his composure and looked down when he headed it, he would have probably scored there. There's a diving header right at the end. Funnily enough, they haven't shown you the two controversial parts where Hartlepool could have had two penalties with the handball in the area and the tackle on En-Mao in the area where the player got injured. Anyway, En-Mao scored a 6.7, so that's not too bad. And here are the scores from around the country.
Barnsley 1, Sunderland 2, Blackburn Rovers 1, Norwich City 0,
Oxford, Tranmere
2, Crystal Palace
winning,
1,
Portsmouth
Cardiff
drawing
City
with Accrington,
1,
Burton
Arsenal
Albion
1,
won as well.
Leicester City
What
1,
did Luton Town
Wolverhampton
do?
Wanderers
Luton
2,
Town drew eventually
English
in the end,
Football
so
League 2,
hopefully with
AFC
this win,
Wimbledon 1,
we'll have gone up the
Morecambe
table.
2, Accrington Stanley
We'll see that
1,
after the
Portsmouth
final
1,
scores are read out.
Burton Albion 1, Shrewsbury Town 0, Bury 2, Stevenage 2, Dagenham and Redbridge 0, Cheltenham Town 0, Mansfield Town 1, Exeter City 2, Newport County 1, Northampton Town 2, Oxford United 2, Plymouth Argyle 0, Southend United 1, Carlisle United 1, Tranmere Rovers 2, York City 0. Let's see what that means for the league tables.
Okay, so we've moved up one space into 7th place with 54 points. We're joint 7th, but we're ahead on goal difference. A win next time could take us up to 5th. Well, let's see if we can get that win. I hope to see you on the next game, on the next episode. If you enjoyed this, give it a like and comment. Until then, take care. I've been En-Mao. Thanks a lot for watching, and bye for now.
Morecambe with 22 points. Third bottom, Cheltenham Town with 28 points. Fourth bottom, Exeter City with 31 points. Fifth bottom, Stevenage with 32 points.
Anyway, a big thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video of FIFA 15. Leave a like if you can and comment if you want to. And please click the big subscribe button if you want to see more content from me. Add me on all the social media sites, the links are in the descriptions, as is the information if you ever want to play a game with me. Also, come and join in the fun at the live streams that I do. Links are on the screen right now. Anyway, I hope to see you all in the next video. Once again, thanks for watching, and until then, bye for now.